The only thing that I was kind of like surprised about is that I did not see. She is like climbing up the charts and making history, like just with everything she does, and it's like beyond just music wise. What's up, you guys? My name is Shaynawheatley, aka Miss Kisses or Miss Red Kisses if you must, and I'm back with another reaction video. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to, I'm going to be giving my reaction to Beyonce's Black is King film that just dropped on Disney+. Now let's get into this outfit. As you know, I try to dress like what I see in the thumbnail or any picture that has to do with what the video might be about. I chose this outfit because the main picture that I've been seeing was the cheetah print outfit, and she also has that as an Instagram profile picture, and this is like the only cheetah thing I had. So it's a regular cheetah onesie, and I just crossed the tops. My hair, I just wanted to, it was a puff, and I was like, yo, let me do 3 puffs. That might look cute. And I guess the little baby hairs is trying to hold on. It's hot in here and I'm melting. But yeah, so this is the, I think I did pretty well. Oh wait, no, hold up. I forgot she had glasses in the thumbnail. Boom. I didn't have bedazzled glasses, but yeah. Just did like a little heart. I usually color it in, but I didn't. I had my little dots, simple face, and boom. So that's what I did for the thumbnail. Y'all know I don't really care about doing the hair like the thumbnail because I got black hair. I got 4C hair. I can't just take it out and switch it like this. I gotta do the tangling and all of that. So y'all already know that's not happening. So I just wanted to do this little fun look real quick. Some of y'all might like it, some of y'all might not. Giving like Cynthia vibes, but this is what I went with. Cool, so I'm hyped. This, if some of you guys don't know, this is off of the Lion King soundtrack, The Gift. These are the visuals to it. This is a visual video album. And Beyonce has explained what this is about, so I'm probably either gonna play it now or I'll put a little bit of it on the screen. So I'm hyped, and let's just get into it. So I'll be back. I'm excited to give my thoughts on this album. I'm really hoping that I'm not like all over the place with this, because this was a long, as most of you know, possibly know, it's a long visual video album, and I couldn't even remember like everything that I saw. Like, I feel like this is a video, I feel like this is something that you have to watch a few times to really get into it, and not because it was hard to understand, but I feel like there's so much stuff in there that probably went over my head, or even that I don't even know about, like as far as history wise, like with certain people in the video, or certain reasons why they wore a certain color or a certain hairstyle, things like that. I feel like this is something that you have to watch a few times and really research to get the gist of everything that's going on in the video. Okay, so I wrote down a few notes. I started writing it down like 30 minutes into the whole thing, which is dumb. Being that I jotted like a whole bunch of stuff down here like randomly when I remembered it, and it's definitely a lot of chicken scratch. I'm gonna try to either leave the video as is and just chop out what is too much to talk about or too long to talk about, or I'm just gonna chop it where I'll put it in sections. Like, I'm gonna try to make this short, simple, and sweet if I can. That's what I'm gonna try to do. So first of all, I want to say congratulations to Beyonce. Congratulations to everybody who was involved in this video. Everybody, just everybody. I thought overall it was an amazing visual album. it's like Beyonce. You keep topping yourself when you think like, all right, well, what else can she possibly do? She tops it, and it's just like, wow, like you still continue to top yourself over and over and over. And Homecoming, which was her last big project, was huge. And then now she has this to follow. I'm really wondering what is going to be next. Like, what is going to be next? Like, I'm so proud of her. You can definitely see her growth in her artistry, her producing, her everything. You could just see the growth from when she first started out until now. And I am excited and happy and pleased and honored that she is using her voice and her platform to share something like this that is highly flavored in Black culture. That's what I feel, highly flavored in Black culture. I understand that this was a visual album from The Lion King, the album The Gift, and that was in 2019. So she made her coins in 2019 and now making more coins in 2020. Let's go. She dropped this album with Disney, and I heard that she does have like a contract with Netflix to do like a 3-movie deal or something like that. So I'm wondering if she's gonna do like the drop of course, this album on Disney, and then do like the BTS like she did with Homecoming on the Netflix on the like on Netflix for a Netflix special. I felt like, of course, I love the idea of how everything, the transitions and everything were like seamlessly flowing together. To me, it was just like, okay, I understand it's coming from The Lion King and the circle of life, and how basically how your life starts and ends. It just comes back into, what's the good word? It just comes back in full circle, I should say. Yeah, so I love the fact that it you can see and tell like it's The Lion King. Also, it's a modern day of what's happening and what happened to with and for Black people in their lives, if that makes sense. So I love that she was able to put both of those things together and make it one, and make it seamlessly where you weren't like so lost and like, well, how does this go with this and this go with that? I thought that was amazing. I love that she used a whole bunch of places like West Africa, South Africa, Belgium, London. She mentioned it in the Good Morning America interview. But I love how she just went to all these different places to really be rooted in, you know, the scenery and really give everybody a look of what these beautiful places look like. The costumes were fire. Every costume on every person was super fire. It was like fancy, it was edgy, it was classy, it was abstract. It's so like, it was so many things about these outfits that made it so beautiful, made it unique or angelic and different. And each costume for each video was perfect to the T for each video. And like, she'll have on one thing and I'm like, oh, this is fire. And then she'll go into her next outfit, her or the other artist that was featured in the video. I keep wanting to call it a movie. For all the other artists that was featured in the video, that got me hyped because they'll have on a nice outfit and then I see them again and the other outfit is even better. And I'm like, wow, like y'all keep just raising the bar within the video. I love how they did the transition from like when Simba was like young and then into Jay-Z, and then they also had it where it was still like you could still see Jay-Z as him being older and still as the young Simba as well. Ooh, excuse me. I love the symbolization of the human chessboard. To me, this is what I think. I think it represented like basically how life is in general, and it's basically a game of chess And also it's also a game of chess for the black people, because we have so much against us. But yeah, there's so much issues going on in the world from back then until now, and it's like, it is a game of chess that we literally have to play, and it's a ever going battle, and you have to be, I think you have to be very strategic as a black person, and it ain't always gonna be easy. There's gonna be a lot of challenges you face. So I love how Beyonce's energy was throughout the whole album. Like, she gave you, I'm like that motherly figure, I'm that angelic angel. She gave, I'm the one to not mess with. I could be a little down and gritty, I could be classy. Like, she just gave a whole bunch of different flavors, and I loved that. And I love the fact that even when she had on some of the classier outfits and the song was kind of gritty, or like the words were a little gritty, she had that little gritty type of vibe to her. Like, I love to see Beyonce when she get like that. She just be in her bag, like, y'all know who y'all dealing with, y'all know who y'all messing with. I love that about her. Yo, if y'all see this is a whole bunch of chicken scraps, so some of these things I have to skip because I can't even read what I said. I definitely appreciated that this was about the Lion King, this was about Beyonce, yes, but she highlighted everybody. Like, it was like, it's not just about me, let me just give you some other black people to get into, whether it was the celebrities, whether it was her dancers, whether it was the other African artists that came on, whether it was the freestylers, like the beautiful models posing, the featured young children, the featured actors, everybody had a part in it. And she wasn't necessarily like front and center, like, oh, look at me of everything. She did have her little glam shots, you know, throughout here and there, but I felt like this, you know, this was a Beyonce film or movie or whatever, but she also highlighted other people, which I really loved that about her. She definitely highlighted a lot of people, so that was definitely great. I love the fact that she had what's it called? Which one was this? A brown skin girl? Y'all, I definitely was like smiling and low-key like tearing up. That one is the video that moves me the most. They all of it moved me in a certain way, but that one was the one that moved me the most, because it was just like watching the girls play the patty cake brought me back to those days when I used to play, and I don't think girls really play that anymore, which is, you know, kind of low-key sad. That, and just, you know, just loving your black skin and the whole debutante and, you know, cotillion vibes. I was in a cotillion, I won first place, yay! But I was in a cotillion, so that brought me back to that. And then seeing all these beautiful black, brown women just looking amazing in these beautiful, rich colors, just standing next to each other and looking at each other was amazing. And I love that moment where Kelly and Beyonce had that moment where it really looked like, okay, let's not just act like this and do this moment for the camera. It just looked like, yo, I'm really appreciative of you, our love for each other, and our friendship. And I really thought that was a strong moment. The only thing that I was kind of like surprised about is that I did not see Solange in there, and I'm confused on why. Yeah, maybe she was like really busy and had stuff to do and working on her own stuff, but I was surprised to not see Solange. There's other people that I'm not surprised, that I was surprised to not see in here, but I'm not gonna go into that. So the highlight of the fashion, of course, I already spoke about. It was super creative, super amazing. But the hairstyles now, that's why, you know, I got this going on. You know what I mean? I wanted to do something different and nothing too crazy, because I was honestly a little lazy, because this was going to be a puff. And then I was like, you know, let me try to do like 3 puffs and see what that look like. I love to see the different hairstyles that black people wear, black people started, black people wanted to show off and look amazing. I loved it. They had the what's it called, the beads, the braids with the bangs, the what's it called, the designs with the braids, different, I'ma just, as I'm talking, I'ma just post the different hairstyles if I could get them up here. I just love that we were able to see a whole bunch of different hairstyles that this skin that we created, that we started, that we helped other people want to use and want to make a coin off of. So I was happy to see all those different hairstyles in this video. The funeral ceremony, it's interesting because I always told my mom, well, originally I told my mom I wanted a casket that was like army, but then I was like, I want an all white casket with maybe army color fatigue in the inside. I don't know yet, but I love the whole all white outfit looking fancy, you know, funeral. That's what I want. That's what I told my mom I wanted. I know I shouldn't be thinking about, you know, death at this time or when I was younger, because this is when I saw her long time ago. But just to see that made me be like, yep, that's what I want. As it got to the end, to me, it went back to like the whole circle of life thing. And to me, it was just like, well, one life ended and a new life began. So that's where they were kind of like going back to again with the whole baby in the river, like I believe Moses in the Bible and everything like that. So I think that's where they were starting with and ending with rebirth, you know, death, and then rebirth again. And I did also hear that some of this was kind of symbolizing like her miscarriage that she had. So I'm guessing like that's what that was also towards the end, like she, you know, had to basically, her baby, you know, was miscarried, and she ended up getting another bundle of joy later on. So I think that was also like, you know, a symbolization within that as well. I love the message overall of everything in the album, as far as visual wise and as far as word wise, or yeah, because I felt like it was definitely inspiring just to see everything, and also just to hear the words of like, you know, just knowing like you are beautiful, your skin is amazing, you are powerful, you are kings, you are queens. Don't let anybody take this from you. Don't let nobody feel like they can do this to you. Take your power back. Like, it was just a whole bunch of great inspirational words and feelings that I feel like a lot of people could resonate with, as well as like they could feel like very inspired by it and just listen to it and watch it and just feel like good about themselves. Because that's how I was feeling watching this. Like, I just felt even more like hype, like, yo, like I'm black, like my skin is dark, and that got me even more hyper. And like, a little off tangent, but I know there's like a lot of things that, you know, go on in the world, and I'm gonna speak for me, that there are a lot of things that go on in the world where, you know, you kind of look at your skin and you kind of feel bad, and not bad that you're in the skin that you're in, but feel bad that you feel that because of the skin that you have, you can't get this, you can't do this, you can't this and the third. And I'm saying can't not as in like I can't actually do it, but can't as far as like people are trying to stop you from doing something, or people don't appreciate you and your skin color. So yeah, I feel like this is something that you can definitely look back on and just get that that burst of energy and get that battery in your back to just be like, yo, my skin color is amazing, I appreciate it, it comes with so much, and just basically take your power back. So I definitely approve of the messages in this visual album, for sure. I know I didn't speak about everything specifically, but I didn't want this video to be that long. If anybody sees this and y'all want me to speak about a specific song or speak specifically about each of the videos that I've seen, I could definitely do that. And then I'm wondering with the choir if it was like a tribute to Kobe because of the coloring of what happened, but I'm not sure when they filmed that part, or if they had to film it again, because this was an hour. This was a year in the making. So let's get into Blue Ivy real quick. So Blue Ivy, I feel like she is about to be someone special. Like, she already has like I don't even know this little child, and I feel like she has the aura and the power and the energy of her mother. And I feel like she is gonna be somebody great, even if it's not in the performance world, which I think it might be. She's gonna do something behind the scenes and just be great. I just feel that from her. she was doing her thing in the video with her face expressions and her little singing. She did look a little nervous when she was singing, like, but it was cute. But yeah, I feel like she had a little moment with the glasses and everything. She gonna be somebody great. Now, let's move on to the choreographers. Let me post them up here and say congratulations. Congratulations. Y'all ate this on up like y'all normally do, or you know, like Beyonce normally gives. My favorite part of the choreography would possibly have to be when they were, what was it called, My Power? They were in the red outfit and Beyonce was giving it up wild crazy and the dancers behind her full out with energy. That ate. I feel like I want to learn that and just like get into that. But she did. She also did eat with her and the other African male dancer when it was just them two. Smashed it. Before I even end this, the person I was talking about was Aisha Francis. If y'all don't know who she is, y'all gotta look her up. She was in My Power. I think that's the song she was in. She was the pregnant lady going full out dancing. Like, that made me so hyped because Aisha Francis is dancing with Beyonce and she's pregnant. And a lot of who Beyonce started to be when she started was influenced by Aisha Francis. And she also, you know, choreographed and was like, you know, basically a body where Beyonce was like, oh, I want to do that. Oh, I like to look like that. Oh, I like this. And she was one of her dancers. So that made me extremely, extremely hyped. This is definitely making me want to like be in the camp of Beyonce even more, because it's just like, yo, she is like climbing up the charts and making history, like just with everything she does. And it's like beyond just music wise. I want to be a part of that. I want to be able to be like, yo, like I danced with somebody who was amazing, that's going down in history. Like and I feel like I haven't really done that yet with anybody up to the caliber of Beyonce. You know what I mean? Like Michael's already gone, rest in peace. So, you know, that won't happen. There's still other people left, like, you know, Beyonce and Janet and stuff like that. But this definitely is on a bucket list for sure. But to close it out, I think this is amazing. Congratulations again to everybody. Beyonce, you did your thing. Thank you for using your platform to speak about these issues intertwined with most of our favorite, or most of one of our favorite movies as a kid, which is The Lion King. I think this was the perfect mashup to do it with. So boom, you ate this. Yeah, and thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to share, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you want to see me do something like specific with any of these songs, because I would definitely love to do that. And I will see you in the next one. So later.